Yeah, Brent, Jen, lawmakers are currently discussing the final version of this bill on the House floor right now. This proposal would allow 14 days of early voting for a general election, 7 days for August primaries, and 4 days before special elections and presidential primaries. There were multiple versions of this measure throughout the process with varying amounts of days of early voting. And now Democrats say they've taken up this most expansive option to give people choice and flexibility. But Republicans are concerned, saying this bill was, quote, written in the dark. Republicans are worried about election security and the details of implementing early voting, saying they were left out of the process of drafting this bill. They also have concerns about possible strain on towns and elections administrators, saying this bill is, quote, totally problematic, adding the bill is written for the Democratic Party, not written for democracy. But Democrats say this is the will of the voters. And while Republicans argue 14 days is too long and can always be added to in the future, Democrats believe 14 days is flexible, saying in the coming years the legislature can always shorten the early voting window.
I'm concerned that a bill was written and is hoisted upon us in the dark of night. And the only solace that I do have is that we still have another session next year to address some of the concerns once this bill sees the light of day.
Obviously, we have the opportunity to shape it, but we know that, it's not often that you take a poll officially at the ballot box to know how the voters of Connecticut feel. We know, they've given us a charge, we're delivering today.
Connecticut is one of only 4 states right now with no early voting options, and Democrats say 14 days is still on the low end of early voting periods, citing 21 days as the average across the country. Now, lots of debate happening on the House floor right now over this bill. So far, 2 amendments have been passed by Republicans, and both have failed. Jen, Brent.